If you ever found yourself wondering just why exactly James Gunn refused to put Nova into the MCU or any of his films, well, the director now has an answer for us, so let's talk about exactly why, and it's really not surprising if you just think about it. So again, James Gunn has been making the rounds talking about all sorts of things Marvel while he's still there, and one thing that frequently gets brought up is Nova. As he stated previously, Nova was never in any previous script that he ever worked on in the film, and he never had the character in any of his drafts. So James said that when you look at Richard Rider as a character, there is inherently going to be this level of power that he brings with him. And he says that that's the reason. From the beginning, whenever Nova was brought up or he saw something, he realized that this character can't fit into our story because he's too big of a character for our story. He needs his own time to shine. So Guardians of the Galaxy can never include the character because then you're completely focusing on a different set of characters, universe building, and a different type of character that doesn't belong in the core Guardians right now. And I think he's right about this, right? Like, I don't think we can really argue against this because the evidence is there. Like, Nova, had he been shoehorned in as a small side character or a cameo, it just feels like it's doing a disservice to him. And again, it would have taken away from many elements of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 that focused on, well, just the Guardians, right? Because you would have to tie Nova's whole origin and the Nova Corp in there even more. And I honestly think this is for the best that we never ended up getting Nova in the MCU so far, because again, they can save him for down the road and have him be a character that can stand on his own and not have to have him backpedal off the Guardians. It just kind of makes sense. It does everybody, I think, good. Now, of course, you also have to think about the logistics. There's also the franchise potential of Nova that Marvel would like to sit on and then use it when they really need it because he is a franchisable character. Having him as a supporting character and just kind of appear, that kind of diminishes that, right? Unless you have him central to the plot like they did Spider-Man and T'Challa, then that can work. But where in Guardians 1 or 2 could you even place Nova if you really think about it right now? You can't, and if you try to shoehorn him in there, it's a different film. So I get it. I get what he's saying, and I really do agree with it.